Yo, sir.
What's good?
What's going on?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go with the hold on. I miss this button every time. Yo, is there some weird static?
Not on my side.
It sounds like some kind of wind or something. Yeah.
Yeah. One of y'all outside?
No. Is that the song?
I don't know.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
I got nothing now. I don't know.
It sounds like a gust of wind.
Like it's consistent or it just keep happening?
Like it's just ongoing.
I got nothing. You still hear it?
No.
Nah, it just went away actually.
Yeah, it's in the song.
You put wind in it?
Yeah, atmospheric like air in the sample. It's always been there though.
Nah, man. You did a new edit.
You hear it, right?
Nah, it was profound the first time. It felt like the storm's coming. Maybe that's what you was trying to get them to anticipate. The storm's coming.
The storm is coming, baby.
The storm is coming, man. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, man. I'm glad to see y'all, bro.
Yo, man. Hey, mutual feelings, mutual, man. And
hey, BT, does Mike got a haircut? Is that what we looking at? He said take some off of all the sides.
Take something off the all the sides, but keep it exactly the same.
Exactly.
Y'all notice?
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, man, look, I even sponged it with my hand. Yeah, man. Like I put some grease on it, and I did the sponge thing because, man, I was like, it's time to flip it a little bit, you know.
You know what's crazy is is Mike taught me how to comb my hair, dog, in my 20s. I had some length on my hair, and I'll be like trying to pick it out. Like, man, my stuff don't get round like yours. He was like, hey, bro, you gotta wet it. I was like, what? He's like, bro, wet it. I went out like, oh man, I don't hate black people no more. That going right through there. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, it goes through real smooth, man. When you add a little grease and water,
pat it down. I was like, oh man, you just let it dry like that. I was like, oh, that's pre-conditioner. That's before you told me about conditioner. Oh man.
Oh yeah, man, it's a wrap. Yeah.
That was what once Mike gave you the game, it changed everything.
Oh man, that crack was selling. You hear me?
Hell yeah.
That crack was selling. There's a lot going on, man. What's good, y'all? Mike, do the thing, man. Do the thing.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, let me make sure I got us recording right now. Everybody's sound is right. We knocked out the technical difficulties. All right, welcome everybody to the Black T University. We here still deciding if we the principals, professors, or owners of the university. You know, I'm Mikey Winfield here, man. Hey, you guys, I ain't even gonna come out with like news like that, but I have a new credit that's in motion right now that has to do with writer. Yeah. Right. It's official in the universe. I ain't got the money yet, but yeah, man.
But the money coming, baby.
It's
money's
coming.
Always en route.
It's coming. Right. Damn.
The money is always.
So yeah. With that being said, that was the end of my portion of the intro. So man, it was good.
Hey man, Lance Woods, Black T University in an orange sweatshirt because that's how I feel.
Hey, sometimes we be on that, man. BT Kane's Black T University and
there you go.
in a tracksuit for Armenians.
You look like you got the tracksuit on with no shirt underneath.
I definitely do, buddy.
You got on dress shoes?
Ooh, buddy. The price is the price, buddy.
That's definitely how you dress when you're selling something in the middle of the mall.
I had it zipped up all the way earlier, and I was like, forget it.
You gotta let them see the push-ups been working.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Push up this camera so they can't see this lower body.
You said he got a roller cart in the middle of the mall?
Not the full kiosk, just a little roller cart.
Yeah. What he sell? Watches or
he sells everything. That's the crazy part. He sells everything.
Right.
Clothes, shoes, jewelry, stuff from the food court. And you ever see the people in the middle of the mall, and you can tell they didn't pay for the space? They just kind of set up shop.
Speaking of push-ups, let's talk about who was thirst trapping on my fucking on my. I almost unfollowed you, nigga.
It was International Women's Day, so I had to give women something. Everybody giving them these emojis. You gotta give them something tangible that they can feel and that they appreciate it. And I felt like it was my duty to do that because I support women.
Yo, man, I also support women. And that's part of the reason I sponged today, man. You know, because, you know, sometimes the old straight smooth thing, man, that only hit a certain demographic.
Yeah.
And like the sponge, I'm getting them young now and old. Because I love and support women too.
You got to. That's why BT ain't got no shirt under his track jacket. Everybody got their own methods.
You know what I mean? Comb the beard, let them see what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Comb the beard, let them see what it is, man. I had a dream I woke up without it, man. It was a little nerve-wracking.
Would you wake up without?
I had a dream I woke up without my beard. Fat face. Because I honestly I'm good either way, but the beard hides fat face for sure. I've been booking way more with the beard because it's hiding fat face.
Interesting.
You can't never really tell if I'm up or down with this.
Do you have pictures of like a clean face? No mustache, no nothing?
Yeah, I was booty facing Joke Thief. I went little afro butt naked. I damn near cut my eyebrows off.
Damn, that was a while ago.
And Joke Thief, yeah, I did. I cut it all. I was clean. No mustache, no nothing.
Did I see Joke Thief?
Yeah, anytime I film something, I try to go clean. I take that back. I might have had a little chin. Might have been a little bit of chin. I don't know if I ever went. Yeah, I think I might have had a little chin and
Yo, man, that's a good one. When the last time y'all trimmed cut off your mustache?
I've never cut off my mustache in life.
When you got it, you was like, "This is it."
Yeah,
I'm riding with it.
But I have been down to nothing but a mustache.
Yeah, got you.
I've just been like right here with it and nothing else.
Oh,
I actually used to do that on purpose. What is that?
I was like quarterback face.
Yeah. And I was doing that for a minute. You know what's crazy is it was inspired by Eddie Murphy. You know when you like coming up in comedy and you're trying to do things, you're trying to figure out your look and this, and you like, well, maybe it's I got too much facial hair. Maybe I should go with the Eddie Murphy mustache.
How'd you feel about it after?
I mean, it was fun. I look back at it now and be like, yeah, that was interesting.
Hey man, but all the pictures back in the day is interesting.
Yeah, man. Especially it'd be like it's the clothes choices, obviously, but it'd be like is it the clothes choices or is it the fit of the clothes?
It's definitely the fit is always weird. The fit is because clothes used to be baggy, bro. You be like, man, there's a lot of outfit in this outfit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there like, bro, why? Because there's never been a time in life where I should be in a 2X.
Oh, I know, man. Oh, damn.
Yes, a little bit of chin, but yeah.
I'm trying to see who you look like right there.
Omar Epps in that picture. I thought it was Love and Basketball.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought it was love and spoken word.
No, and Juice. I think he had the hat on the juice.
It was the hat, but then it was the eyes and the look. So it's like.
Let me tell you what I refuse to do. I refuse to be like old as hell and cut all my facial hair off. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm either gonna have it and paint it, or I'm just gonna have it and not paint it.
The decision is made.
But all the dudes that be like, all the old comics like over 50, they be trying to cut all their facial hair off. Like, nah, look young. I'm like, no, you just look like
you look scary. You look for a lot of people. Like if you kind of ugly and you throw the hair on, man, it'll spice you up. You know what I mean? You know,
out here beard fishing.
Hey, Mike, have you ever done the full beard?
Hey man, I've attempted. It just won't connect.
So you can't. You ain't connecting.
It fuzzy on one. It don't even fuzz out. It go like straight that way, man, and it just don't, man. Unfortunately,
Mike, you just gave up.
You want to know what the trick is, bro?
Yo, what's the trick, man? I taught
you
something.
People told me, bro.
Excuse me.
It's this. This is the heart of the beard. You gotta let this part grow, but this part look the craziest. So it's not because mine, I never connected here, and I always get like a pretty reasonable top and low, but it didn't get chunky till here. All this under the neck, because I used to do chin straps, and it would look stupid. It's all here, bro. All that would take me hair.
At least 4 years.
Yeah.
So that's out. Hey man, I will say this: every year around my birthday in previous years, I would cut the facial hair off. Because man, you start every year, you like, damn, I'm older. You know, let me like try to be younger for this part of this month. You know, and but this year, man, I was like, nah, man, forget it. It's just this.
You was going straight mannequin face.
Yo, I've done it, man. But then you look like a creepo, man. You look like that dude to be staring in his internet camera, you know, all day, man. So I was like, I ain't have to this year, man. It was just a different year.
Yeah, I've been painting so long, bro. It ain't gonna never stop at this point in time. I've been painting since I was 21. I've been painting for like 6 years now. So like.
Yo, man. Hey man, I'm with you, but hey man, you gotta let it go. That's a whole nother fan base when they see that gray strip.
Oh, hey,
yo, man, that gray strip that's that Sean Connery. That's that that'd be killing them.
But I get it, BT. You can't go gray until your peers is gray.
Yeah, or I gotta reach the goals I said I would get by this age.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't, because once you go with say you just say, yo, I'm gray, bro. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like now you gotta go out for the same parts as Lil Rel in them.
Man, I'm not trying to do that, bro. I feel like I can still, you know, if I get down to your weight, oh, bro, when I drop weight, I look like if I drop weight and cut everything, I look like a different person. Like legit, like high school James. Still.
Yeah.
Yo, I never got it until now, but I was like, man, you know how you see, you know, actors, comedians, you like, man, he went gray overnight. They literally did because they stopped putting in the stuff. Yo. Cause it'd be overnight. You like, no, how'd he get so old so quick? But that's just literally that.
I'm also not committed to doing the paint for restoration. Like that's the other thing. It's like, nah, it's almost gone. And they be trying to paint it up. It's like, nah, bro, it's gone, bro.
Are you talking about painting in their hairline?
Yeah, a little bit. If you do a little bit, that's one thing. But I'll be seeing, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, so because what it is it's they call them enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to do an enhancement, it should be doing just that, enhancing what is already there. But then you got people who are just creating a hairline that does not exist.
Right.
This is no longer an enhancement. This is just a lie.
Right. It looks great on TV. It looks amazing on TV.
Yeah.
Hey man. So I'm at a family reunion in Gardenia over the weekend, right? And we chilling at this house, man. All these people in, man. People just wilding out. You know, cousins I ain't never seen before. It's crazy. And I meet a cousin that's like, man, it's like a miracle that we met. Cause, you know, I make shoes too. I was like, that's my brother. Right. So he started showing me all these designs he made. And he was like, oh yeah, and this. And he showed me a whole picture, man, where there was no hair in the middle. But at the party, his thing is right down clean. He got waves and he has a gray strip that just, I guess he just put it in there, right down the side all the way to the back. I'm like, hey, cuz, hey, man, yeah. And I forgot the price he said on it, man. It might have been like, I think he said $3. It was like $3, man. I was like, it looked good. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, until I saw the pictures and he was bald.
Yeah, you never seen the process before?
No, I never YouTubed that one.
No, I've seen it live. I've seen it live. Hey, I know who out here. Let me tell you something. So there's a comic who does that. He's a barber by trade, and he does like, you know, some of people's favorite celebrities, you know, whatnots and hairs and whatnots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one time the CT hired him for a shoot to do it for Keenan. I first knew he did it because he did it for Sydney for a video. And when Sydney showed up with it, I was like, it looks so impeccable. You got to get close to see the difference. You got to get really, really close. I mean, boy, it was splashy. I was like, yo. So then I saw him do it for somebody else, and I was literally there while he was doing it all. It took forever though. They put like a little piece on. They put the hair on. They gotta then cut your hair, cut the waves. They gotta snip your waves. All your dangling waves. They gotta cut them off. They glue it down. It's a whole process, bro. It take a minute, but it lasts. I want to say it lasts like like maybe 2 weeks. And if you just had
2 weeks. Oh, it only lasts 2 weeks.
Yeah, it don't last that long.
That can't be true.
It might be
last like 3-4 months.
Yeah. It might be less than that.
So time out. Wait. We said earlier when I threw out the $3K price, and you was like, yeah, you know, you saying they spending that much for 2 weeks? That ain't.
You said $3,000. It's not $3,000.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
He might be getting juked because I know it's a few $100. It's like might be like 200 or something like that, 200-300.
Oh,
to my understanding, it might be 200-300. And this is taking people that are you either fully receding or like Sydney is bald,
mm.
and he got hair, bro. like hair, bro. Like not.
Does he pick and choose? Because he didn't have hair the last time I seen him, and it was recently.
Every now and then, did it for a sketch. He don't wear it at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Every now and then he'll go Levante.
Hey, how much is it, BT? How much does it cost?
I would think like 200-300.
Wait, just cost crunch on. Hold on, I see, man. And the funny thing is, I was trying to convince Tony to do it, just joking around, and it's me, him, and his wife, and I was showing him videos. It was like, you got your motherfucking mind.
Hey, most bald dudes, they don't want to see it, bro. They don't want to see those memories. Because when Keenan did it for the sketch, he didn't take it off for a minute. Yeah. And then he just woke up one day and it was just kind of sticking all over the place. He was trying to keep it. But once it started fucking up, you can't fix it. He was like, it was just a hard day gone, bro. It was a hard day.
Is that what Braun got?
No.
He got something similar.
Yeah, Braun might have the surgery. So the other thing is the surgery is they activate the follicles, then they take your good hair from wherever you're growing at, and they put it in the follicles, and then it's supposed to take. So, but LeBron will get that plus enhancements. He'll get that plus like the hair sprinkles. Like I I was dealing with somebody who was doing the sprinkles, and it was like, bro, the sprinkles, you cut the sprinkles, and now I had a line, and it's different now because you try to have me crispy, and I be trying not to be crispy.
What you mean the sprinkles?
They have the little. It looked like the old like.
You're talking about the follicles. Okay.
The little follicles you spray it on, and then
yeah.
And then they line that as opposed to lining your hair, and it's like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
Lance, if I showed you the images of what my hair looked like, bro, my feelings was hurt. I thank God I have a strong line and it came back, but it had to be nursed back to health.
Hey, we haven't talked about anything for 30 minutes. Maybe we should get into all the stuff we was talking about.
Yeah, we got so much shit to talk about.
Everything is going on.
Yeah. Get you. I'm hot, man. That's why I'm over here fucking at home. Let me get this AC on. But y'all, start it up.
Start it up. You the one said you know all the stuff that's going on. He gonna leave like start it up.
I'll be back. Y'all get through it.
I gotta check the text, man.
So where we want to start, man? We got a bunch of stuff, man.
I got it.
Go ahead.
No, what was you saying? Yeah.
No, go ahead, Lance. Start it up.
No, I was saying I think it is imperative that we start with Coming to America because I'm assuming we all seen it already.
That's crazy. I didn't even get to see it, man.
Hey, man. Hey, let me tell you why I haven't seen it. Okay. Because we didn't watch it at the family reunion. You know, it was over the weekend. That was going to be my quality time, but we had the family reunion. It was the whole weekend, really. And then my wife, I don't know. So now I had to watch it alone. Now, finding time for myself is not the strong suit in my life, you know? So I haven't had... I'm making excuses right now. But I really want to see it. So damn.
I'm gonna go with what Mike said. My wife, who's my wife today? Kiki Newsom, and her name is Kiki Newsom Hippie King. Her name is Kiki Newsom Hippie King. That's my wife. She didn't want to watch it. What you say, Mike? I can't find time for myself. No, in all honesty, let's do one. I saw it. It's really complex as a watch because I don't have civilian opinions anymore. I'm jaded, bro. Rodney Perry's in it. This is the best movie I've ever seen. Rodney Perry's in it, fam. Like I just want Rodney Perry to win. I love Rodney Perry. I really don't care about anything else. It's that part, but then obviously it just ain't Coming to America, bro. It's like you can see that in the previews. It's not Coming to America. It's a family fun watch, but it's not. I'm not a fan of comedies being PG-13. It's just just straight up and down. Very rarely do I enjoy them, and I never enjoyed them more than Rated R. Never. Even the ones I liked, I didn't like them better than the Rated R. So if it's PG-13, I'm already going in with all apprehensions. Like, here we go. The moment I saw PG-13, I said, "Ain't no titties when they do the wash. They doing the royal penis is clean with no titties. Who the fuck are you? Not gonna happen. It's PG-13. I just don't like.
What about watching it with your kids in Detroit? You know, the young ones, you haven't seen them in a while. Y'all kicking it together, and you just put that on.
It's great for that. It's going to be a great, palatable experience because there is a market for that now, right? Kevin lives in that world. Kevin Hart makes most of his movies are PG-13. Like even the last couple, Chris Rock, it's like, bro, that's the world. There hasn't really been that many Rated R comedies. Black Dynamite, and then I start running themes. Without going to the 90s.
You talking about recently or Black?
Recently. Even I loved what's it's
Good Boys.
Good Boys.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
That ain't the kids movie.
Good Boys.
Fantastic.
Project X, if you want to count that one. What's the one with the
Wrong Missy?
I know you love the Wrong Missy. Wrong Missy had moments for me.
That was performance based, hilarious.
Yeah. Right. Is it Will Ferrell? Not Will Ferrell. Seth Rogen. That crew. No. Dark. Very, very dark. Everybody's in it. Rihanna's in it. Craig Robinson. It's the end of the world. The hole opens up and hell is coming.
Yeah. Isn't that the name of it? The end of the world?
End of something. That shit is hilarious to me.
The Seth Rogen movie is This Is the End?
This Is the End is hysterical to me.
Yeah,
it's very, very anti-Christ. It is aggressive against my religious beliefs, but it is hilarious. The fucking demon Satan walking around with his dick knocking over buildings. I thought the shit was hilarious. It's very, very funny to me. But that's just my preference, bro. I feel like when you say, if something is rated PG-13 by happenstance, that's fine. But the moment you say, nah, these Leslie Jones, Lou Nell, Eddie Murphy, niggas that love to cuss. Hey, Dolomite, another good one.
Hey, you know what's interesting about that? When it happens by choice. That's me on stage. There's times when I just was clean. And it was afterwards where I get a slap from an old lady like, good job, you was really clean. And I was like, oh, you nasty. You know, man. But
right.
A lot of the times it's just what I want to do. It's be filth. But sometimes it just happened where the funny part don't have to be, the filthy part.
Nutty Professor. All the Nutty Professors, Big Mama's House. PG-13 does work out. Right now, I've only done 2 that had makeup. Blue Streak, it works out.
Blue Streak PG-13?
I'm pretty sure Blue Streak is PG-13.
Yo, I watched Blue Streak recently, and it showed me this is something I want to do one day, is write a movie with one long running joke.
Yes.
That's all it was one joke, is that he wasn't really the cops. And every joke in the show was based on that for the whole movie, man. Yeah. And it was funny.
Bowfinger,
let me tell it, is Eddie's most underrated movie, and it's probably somewhere in his top 3 to 5 films for me.
I think Bowfinger's hilarious. Bro, it can be done. It's just, man, sometimes it be a money grab, bro. And what I'm seeing is like, Bad Boys, it was as good as Bad Boys 3 was.
I like Bad Boys 3, and I feel like that was a shot.
Bad Boys 3 ain't Bad Boys 1 or Bad Boys 2. It's a far cry from it. And Coming to America is a fine movie. It just ain't Coming to America.
Do you think you would have felt differently about it with no previews?
No. Nope.
What I know it is too, is anything you walk into with expectations.
Yeah.
It's just that. Like, man, part 2, and I haven't seen it. I can't make an assessment on that. But knowing it, if you walk in like it has to live up to part 1, it's automatically gonna fail because of where the culture holds it. It's just no way to really do that.
Yeah, so let me tell it. Coming to America, the first one, is the greatest movie in the history of cinema.
It's perfect.
It's a perfect film, right?
Exactly.
So already making a sequel is already tough, especially a sequel so many years later. After we've lived with this and it holds up. The first one still holds up. To the point to where it's not like we need another one, because that one is just so perfect. People are more like, please don't touch it.
Yeah, it's right.
So there's that part. Now, when I seen the same way, BT, when I seen PG-13, my expectations were now gone.
Me too.
I have no expectations when I see a comedy that says PG-13, especially when you have the raw, like we're talking about comedic brilliance and just raw funny. Eddie Murphy, Leslie Jones, Lunel, Rodney Perry, Michael Blackson, Wesley Snipes,
Tracy Morgan.
Yes, Tracy Morgan. So when I see that and it's PG-13, I'm already like, they not gonna be able to go for them because we making it family friendly, right? Now, on one side, I'm with you, BT. I don't care what the movie was. Rodney Perry's in the movie.
That's
and I want to see Rodney Perry win.
I've watched that. I've let that bitch play 4 times because Rodney Perry's in it.
Because Rodney Perry's in it, and Lunel's in it, and Leslie Jones is in it, and Nav Green is in it,
and Jermaine Fowler's in it.
And Jermaine Fowler's in it.
Yes.
So I don't. It could have been a black screen for 4 hours. I support that because these people I know and love and respect and work with are there.
I'm a black screen there at the end. As long as Rodney Perry roll at the end, bitch, and play that bitch again.
Play it again. Run it back. Uncle Rodney was in it. Now, I understand that the thing, it was a much different movie than Coming to America. This is literally a family movie. It's full of cameos and fun and music, and there's a woman empowerment message in there, and all of those things are there. Now, this is my beef with the movie. Your son comes to you after 30-something years. You've never...
Keep going.
That was in the previews.
Touché.
You've never seen this kid. 30 years later, he pops up and says, you're his son. You're a prince. You're a wealthy prince. I'm sure there's plenty of people coming after you for things. He said he's your son, and you never take a paternity test. There was not one paternity test. Bring Maury to Zamunda. You can't just pop. First off, the way the baby was conceived, you say you were not in your right mind.
Right.
And Eddie Murphy and Leslie Jones made Jermaine Fowler. And you don't want no test?
Oh no.
Nah, you got to swab that. I need a cotton swab, especially with King Joffrey James Earl Jones being so militant.
Right.
He didn't, before he was sitting awake at his funeral, he didn't say, yo, go get a test.
Man, you're spoiling the whole movie, man.
Come on, Mike, support black films.
Yo, that wasn't in the credits. Not about no funeral.
It's not a real funeral. If you want me to
Leslie Jones was the mom. I ain't know none of this, man. Yo, that was great though. That was great commentary.
A paternity test. so now they got to do Coming 3 America or Coming to America 3 or something because we got to get a paternity test. Period.
Hey. And you know what else, Bo? A little bit of edge. Even if you're going for the money grab PG-13, I still want you to tiptoe on the line. I don't personally enjoy family shit. like, bro, my kid's gonna be listening to some fucked up shit, bro. If you don't put this goddamn Too Short on, man.
Hey man, they are on their own. So I got you. You just like, I'm gonna put it on for them too. And I do the same, actually.
Yeah.
So hey man, I think if it's funny, but as far as how a movie feels, Coming to America, I believed it. I believed that he was really from Africa. Like he did all of that.
Yes.
I bought the movie at the age when I saw it, and it was like, yo, this is the greatest.
Yes.
I knew then, you know. So
I want to see Hollywood take a chance on future stars and maybe have the essence and presence of older stars with absolute freedom and autonomy for creativity.
Yo, man, no, it's already there. Hey, man, look, write it yourself.
And
cast it. And hey, man, it's you already doing the stuff to get to this, what you're saying. And I'm saying that because, man, I wrote something. Like, I've been writing scripts, right?
Right.
And, man, they be all right. Sometimes they be, because it take time or whatever. Anyways, this particular one, it came back and they was like, yo, this is a lot of legs. We like it. This is the one we gonna use to pitch you in rooms as a staff writer. So that's pretty much the news. But
hey, man, that's big news, baby. Hey, that's big news, baby.
It is, man. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I didn't write this shit like Don Cheadle's gonna be the star, even though hey, that's what I wanted to go back to. All the actors y'all named in Coming to America, who was the one? Let me ask this. This don't even have to do with the movie, but who out of everyone y'all name has the most range as an actor? Because you guys talked about natural funny and not being able to tap into the X-rated, but who do you think?
You mean in the movie or in general?
In general.
And this is excluding Eddie?
No, everybody.
Oh, yeah, Eddie Murphy.
See, I don't know. Yo, man, the things I've seen Wesley do over the course of it is like not to be not mentioned. Like, even what he did in Dolomite was like, yo, man, this dude flipped it. You know?
Wesley Snipes is funny as shit.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's funny because he was hilarious at White Man Can't Jump.
Right. And I think White Man Jump was a similar role in a weird way to Nino Brown too. He was kind of a black dude, like that, but he wasn't that. Look, no, man.
He sounded like a white person and trying not to say nothing offensive. He was like he was a black dude, he stole from the liquor store from time to time.
Hey, he wasn't that in Dolomite though.
Yeah.
He
was like that in this movie either. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, man, I've seen him exhibit like, oh shit, he does that too. And we know Eddie though, man. But have we ever seen when is Eddie just played like how when Denzel finally did Training Day and they was like, oh shit, and you still look at Training Day, still a great movie, still a great performance. Has Eddie done that?
Yes.
Yeah, Dreamgirls, Mr. Church.
No,
Metro.
he didn't. He wasn't that character in Mr. Church.
No. So what Mike? So it's two different things. BT is interpreting it as Eddie playing something just totally out the box that you didn't expect him to play. What Mike is saying is Eddie playing like the kind of no jokes, like bad guy type, like, oh shit, this nigga can be an asshole.
Yeah, has Eddie done that?
I would say Nutty Professor when he was Buddy Love.
Okay. And that was clean. And he hey man, go back and watch Nutty Professor.
I just did.
Yo, Eddie never turned it off.
Never.
He stayed lit from the start to the finish. And man, I watched it because it was on in the living room and I stood up because they was on the couch and I couldn't go nowhere else because it was like, yo, Eddie never stopped.
Yeah,
that's crazy to watch.
That's how I feel when I watch episodes of Martin sometimes, because the basic dialogue that don't need Martin's inflections have them. Gina, I'm going to the store. I'm like, nigga, nobody talks like this. He delivers 100% of the lines like that, bro. So I know what you're talking about because Eddie absolutely. I think there should be more credence given for Eddie's adjustment within character. The fact that the old Jewish man, the dude from the barbershop, Sexual Chocolate, the mother from Nutty Professor, the father from Nutty Professor, the grandfather from Nutty Professor, all are different entities to me is let me tell it. Eddie might be the best, bro. And this is why I only put my actors in, like I said, in two categories. Either you're Denzel, who knows your volumes and you turn the knobs according, right? But you got stern Denzel, you got quieter Denzel, but you just turn the volumes, right? You just turn the volumes up where you need them to be emotionally. Then you have a Johnny Depp who, when they decide to get in makeup and or in a character, they're unrecognizable. And Eddie tends to do both. 48 Hours, Hakeem, Marcus Graham, and Quick are all different entities to me. Like, that's Eddie with no makeup, but man, Marcus Graham, Quick, the Dream Girls, and Buddy Love, like these are all different characters, and then add on the makeup and double down on that.
Hey, bro, and I be saying this to people, and I feel this way. No, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask the room. Is there someone who has a better catalog of movies than Eddie Murphy?
There may be an argument for Denzel or Sam Jackson, give or take their position in the field.
I'm talking about starring. I don't mean Sam popping up in a movie real quick, not to diss him for nothing, but I'm saying like I'm not putting Samuel L. Jackson with Goodfellas.
Right, but are you putting them with Star Wars?
I've never seen Star Wars, so you would have to tell me what his. Are
you putting them with? I've never seen Avengers. Are you only see snakes on the plane? That's a damn thing. Well, okay. There's not many people who have as many movies as Eddie. So only Denzel is like really close in the running. Denzel
even
Jamie.
You know what? What'd you say, Mike?
What about Jamie? Jamie got a ton of flicks he's starring in. Did he
kill? Nowhere near as many.
Because no. I'm not even talking about quantity. I'm talking about quality. I'm talking about.
So you pick their top 5 or their top 10 and put them against each other.
Bro, Eddie Murphy has like 50 movies.
Yes.
He has like 50 plus, and so does Denzel. Jamie might be in the teens. So it's hard to say when you got franchises, bro. It's like it's the franchises that make it weird. Like, do we count Shrek or no?
I mean, I would say Shrek, but that's kind of separate because I don't know who stars in that. It's just a bunch of different, but he has a big role in that.
You know Eddie Murphy though.
No, yeah. It's the Shrek. Who was that? Tom Hanks, right?
Mike Myers or something, right?
Exactly.
But you know, you're questioning who was Shrek. You don't question who's Donkey.
Yeah.
So
hey man,
I don't know if somebody has a better catalog than Eddie. I wouldn't agree to it.
I got to do research on stuff like that because I be forgetting. You know,
Eddie go ahead, Mike.
No, just offhand. I mean, who are the candidates? I got I'm only thinking Wesley Snipes just because he just came up in this movie, but it would be Denzel, obviously. I'm going Jamie off a talent base, but there's people that we are definitely
no, bro. Eddie has 40 films. Now
he has more than 40.
I'm okay.
He definitely has more than 40. I can count them out right now. I've done this too many times. It's definitely at least 50.
Okay, look. Matter of fact, we're gonna do this.
Let's go.
80 to the current. Nope, I'm reading it. We ain't got to think that hard. We got technology, baby.
Nah, man, I want to think.
48 Hours. Trading Places. Best Defense. Beverly Hills Cop. The Golden Child. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Are we saying Eddie Murphy Raw as a feature film, or we count that as stand-up, or what we doing?
As a feature film.
Don't count that because
it went to the movie theater. It's the highest grossing movie stand-up to ever go to theaters. That counts.
Okay.
Delirious doesn't. Delirious does not. But
Delirious is not on the list.
It should be because they didn't go to the movie theater.
Coming to America. Harlem Nights, another 48 Hours, Boomerang, The Distinguished Gentleman.
Yo, it's Eddie Murphy. It's over.
Beverly Hills Cop. Look, hey, we in 1992.
Yo, man, we're at
like
7
right
classics. Now. We hit 7 classics already, man.
Beverly Hills Cop 3, Vampire in Brooklyn, Nutty Professor, Metro, Mulan, Dr. Dolittle, Holy Man, Life, Bowfinger.
It was 21.
That I got another question that's very, very interesting when I just seen that right there, but I'm gonna keep reading. Nutty Professor 2, Shrek, Dr. Dolittle 2, Showtime, The Adventures of Pluto Nash, I Spy, Daddy Daycare, The Haunted Mansion, Shrek 2, Dreamgirls, Norbit, Shrek the Third, Meet Dave, Imagine That, Shrek Forever, Tower Heist, 1,000 Words, Mr. Church, Dolomite, Coming to America.
That's 41. Oh, Coming to America. That's 41. Give me a second and I'll think of some shit that they didn't say.
Hey, Norbit's the GOAT, though. Come on. Norbit is the GOAT.
Norbit was so surprisingly dope.
It really is, though. It really is.
Norbit, I was like, man, what is this? And I was like, yo, it's brilliant. That's what it is. And it was like, again, it's like Cat Williams just being great on film.
Yeah, and you know what else too? Eddie, I also love this as another nod to Eddie ushering in new talent. You know what I want to see, bro? I want to see Leslie Jones in Girls Trip. Not specifically Girls Trip. I want to see Leslie Jones when they said Tiffany Haddish has a rated R film that she gets to be just raw in. Mm-hmm. I was way too excited. I said, "There's no way that this goes bad." I want Leslie to get that. They made $100 million, you guys. Rated R's make money. Stop running from this. You seen it? At least Atlanta is on TV, bro.
Yo, man, it's out there. It's out there.
This was my question, Mike. BT. Does any actor have a better year than Jim Carrey, 1994?
What all comes out? What's that? Liar, Ace Ventura.
The Mask.
94 is Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber, all in 1 year.
Yo, that's phenomenal.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's a crazy. And I thought about it because I just seen Eddie had what was that in '99? He had Bowfinger and something else. Both came in '99. And hold on, I'm about to look it up.
Bowfinger.
Hold on.
I Spy is underrated too. I Spy is actually hilarious.
I've never seen it.
I Spy is fucking hysterical. Eddie don't be really missing like that. You know what was great in this in the new Coming to America was Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Arsenio was great. I was like, man, I miss Arsenio.
Oh, it was Life and Bowfinger. It was 99.
Yeesh.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's flesh. Yeah, man, that is. Because in 2002, Eddie had Showtime, Pluto Nash, and I Spy.
Showtime is also really good.
Showtime wasn't that bad. you know the key to Eddie Murphy's movie making brilliance.
What's that?
Is when the movie, huh?
You didn't say Dreamgirls.
I did say Dreamgirls. I said Dreamgirls. I mean, I read a list, so I didn't skip any. I guess because Dreamgirls was 2006. I said Dreamgirls right before Norbit.
42.
But the movie making brilliance of Eddie Murphy is if the movie, even if it is not drop dead hilarious, it's a good movie.
Absolutely.
Hey man, so he like LeBron on a bad team.
Yeah,
he gonna get his points.
It's like, and even because even coming to America is like it's a perfect film, right? The last probably 35 to 40 minutes of it, it's very little humor.
Are you talking about part one?
Talking about the first one, yeah.
Okay.
That was just like a full-on love story.
Yeah, it was all chucked up at the top.
Yeah.
After go on, honey, take a chance. There's no more comedy after that.
Yeah.
If you're really a prince, I'll marry you. After that.
It's interesting to see it like that because we always see in movies that be trying so hard to do the funny that the movie is just stupid.
Yeah.
That's why I have so much respect for Ace Ventura, because the movie, it's not only funny the whole time, but Jim Carrey stays in character the entire time.
It's the thing that you appreciate about the something, not I almost said something about Mary.
This Wrong Missy?
Yeah.
But even that leaves character, and it has those serious, heartfelt things where you try to humanize her. You never humanize him. Like, and as soon as you try to, he just does something. It's like, no, bro, this is full-fledged character.
But okay, so in that same respect, I also appreciate when there's a deep dive to just trust humor and lean on it. Like, even in the essence of the fact that, like, I think he was in there when we was talking to Marlon about Don't Be a Menace and in the clubhouse. Mm-hmm. And I was like, bro, Don't Be a Menace. If you watch it, I'm always like enamored very often with the assembly of a film. Like, how do you get to the story, right? Mm-hmm. I think Avengers Infinity War is like one of the best, but also Don't Be a Menace, bro. Don't Be a Menace.
That's a hilarious comparison, man.
Hey, dead ass, bro. Like the sequence of like this scene happens and then this scene happens and then this, like, to push the story forward. When you watch Don't Be a Menace, it's literally almost a series of sketches that have a through line connecting them in the essence of a spoof and a loose storyline. But that means every time that a scene comes on, they trying to get you, bro. It's like every scene is a punchline. Like, all right, here we go again. Pow! Oh, you ain't fucking with that. Bam! And how about this daydream? Pow! It's like every scene, bro. CB4. There's a lot of moves like I'ma Get You Sucker. It's just like, nigga, that scene wasn't really necessary for the movie. You just did that for funny, and you delivered. You delivered on, and don't make me hop after you. Like, I gotta give you credit, bro. I gotta give you credit. So we get to go out the window. Nah, the stairs get like, nigga. That I gotta give credit to that, bro. I gotta.
I'm watching tomorrow, man. I'm watching tomorrow.
Watching what tomorrow?
I'm watching Coming to America tomorrow.
Okay.
And yeah, man, I'm a.
Are you gonna watch it? We don't bring it up on Thursday. You don't bring it up, right?
Hey, man, you know what? Yeah, and guess what, man? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a now that y'all brought it up, I'm gonna do a post on Instagram about it.
No, don't do that, bro.
Yeah, nah, man. I think I'm gonna do it, man. Like,
come on, Mike.
Yo, man, because my people been hitting me up. They're like, you don't never post. I'm about to post, yo, man, on Instagram about Coming to America, y'all. That's crazy.
all the comedians is like, man, the cast, it was great. Man, I really appreciate it, man. You guys are, but I do appreciate them giving new opportunities to talent, but I just want them.
No, man, look, I have a gift of finding the greatness in just about anything. So I can just pull it out and it not be fake at all.
Well, okay, so wait. So while we're talking about that, let's analyze this song that Lance. So
hey, man, I was deep diving in that joint not too long ago. And right, man, let's get it started.
So the song that Lance sent is Lance, introduce this track and tell us why.
Oh, this song, it's a song off of Frank Ocean's Blonde album. That it was called Blonde, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's solo, but it's the reprise solo. So there's a song on there called Solo that Frank Ocean sings, but this is just a reprise, almost like an interlude, and it's just an Andre 3000 verse. That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, man. Very interesting. Because I was like, man, that don't sound like Frank Ocean. Yo, the whole time.
They were like, I think I like Frank Ocean more than I thought. I think I might have heard him on Outkast.
Yeah, man, he was making references too, and I was like, wait, that's about like women, and like, no, you know, Frank don't do it like that. Like, what's different about
No,
that?
Frank definitely shout out to Nick Jackson, but Frank definitely keeps his references very random.
Yeah.
Because I listened to the first song first, and then he was like, some, and then I got blowed. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, there, sir. And then, but then I was like, this is an interesting song to listen to. And I was like, let me go. And the song was good, but I was like, let me go and put exactly what you said in. Reading is fundamental. Fuck books. Fuck books. But then I went and I looked and I listened to the song. I was like, oh. And yeah, man, that 3 stacks, bro.
Yeah. And I've always been a fan of one-offs on albums.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you just got an album, like back in the early Death Row's days, it'd be like, hey, Lady Ray, just come spit for the album. No, nothing. Just okay, now cool. We're just gonna put that at the end. Like,
right.
That's just dope to me. Kanye, the late registration, the On My Way Home, and it was just a Common verse.
Yeah.
You remember that's the only one that people laughed at, but it's only because people like to laugh at Bleak. But you remember Dear Summer was on the Memphis Bleak album. The Jay-Z, the Dear Summer joint. First it was like a little radio freestyle, then they ended up putting it on Bleak's album. But it's like, it's just interesting when that's on the album, you just throw in that and you be like, oh, snap. I like him too.
Yo,
yeah,
that's trust.
I would say, is it Mac Miller? I think did it on the album. I want to say it was like Pharoah Monch or something like that. They just came out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell Pharoah Monch doing on here? It was like a random Pharoah Monch track. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's
man. The same thing we were saying about Eddie Murphy just right now to bring in talent. I've always admired him for that. You know, man, like he got ego, but he'll bring Martin in, he'll bring like whoever in and still shine because he just know his ability.
Yeah.
Is the same thing to these artists to do that will bring in somebody and just have a whole separate track of just them. And you like, yo, it's respect, but it ain't like a shot to me or anything. It's just, yo, man, this is how I praise people that are also great. So this was just another example of that, man. Now that I know it's Andre on the album, because I thought it was, I was like, Frank sounds different, man.
You know what? It's
serious?
Yo, man.
Kinda.
Yo, man, here's the thing. While I was listening, I was like, this sound real familiar, man. But I didn't know it was Stacks, man. I was just like,
you couldn't put your finger on it. You knew it wasn't Frank Ocean. She was like, who is this? I know this voice.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh man, he's spitting right now.
Whoever this is, they should try this hip hop shit.
I'm like, somebody I know is spitting. I just don't know who it is.
I'm such a Stacks fan. I knew it was him right out the gate, man. Man, it's so interesting. So mind you, when I'm listening to it, Lance, I listened to it on I put it up on YouTube, and I went to. It just happened to be the lyrics, and it happened to be the highlighted lyrics, which is like one of my new. Like, I'm really fascinated by this. When they'll take like a verse from somebody you really mess with tough. Mikey, you should take a deep dive. They got a bunch of Wayne stuff on there. A lot of MF Doom. They do it to Doom a lot. And you once you see it, you see why they do it with him on a lot. It was like, this ain't nothing I would listen to. But that's neither here nor there. The complexities of the bar is just like, woo.
So to start off with
of the storytelling,
the song is called Solo, like solo, like by yourself.
Yeah.
But he flipped it to so low. So now he's just all of these different metaphors of how low he is, and it's like, what? like
Solo, like, I can see up under an ant's skirt.
Like, yeah, like, bro, he said, so low that there's no more so low that there's no more high horses, so hard to wear polo.
Yeah.
When I do, I cut off the pony. Now there's a hole that once was a logo. How fitting.
How fitting. Yeah.
Like, there's so much to break down there. It's like, bro, like, yeah, man.
So there's no more high horses, bro. Yeah, Dre is different, man. 3 Stacks is he's different, and I wish it was longer. Because when I listened to the original version, I was like, well, this is a good song. I'm not fond of the production. It's like really stripped down, and I didn't understand I was like, it ain't jamming. You know how I feel about jamming.
You're talking about the Frank Ocean,
the original. But
okay.
Then when I heard 3 Stacks, I'm like, oh, this makes sense. It should be stripped down when the words are this good.
Yeah.
I don't need no distraction. Just do what you're doing, sir. Everybody shut up. Dre's
y'all ever think about this, man? The people back in like high school that was doing poetry, or the ones that was just hella funny, are the ones that are talented rappers and big time comedians.
Right.
Like, man, that's like simple, but that's what it is.
Right.
You know, they was doing poetry. It was like, oh, okay, shit, we like that shit. You know, and then they put a beat behind it, and then it turned into this.
No, in real life, because Dre and Big Boy met at high school battling each other.
Yeah.
Like literally was the kids at the table that was making, it was one dude making the beats and they were just sitting there rapping and bet like that, and it was an issue between them before.
That's so low that I don't get high no more when I Geronimo. Damn.
Yeah, they are hip hop is these are some of the best writers to ever exist, period. And they should be cataloged with Shakespeare. You should say them together. You should probably.
No, absolutely. No. Hey man, that ain't even like a hard push.
For us, I'm saying for the elites, for the whites. Because hip hop, right, is as an entity, it's not spoken word because of its rhythm, right? So not only are they doing this amazing poetry, but they're doing it on beat with tone and rhythm and inflection and delivery and making it musical, nigga. Before hip hop, ain't no hip hop. Everybody tried to say there was a hip hop before hip hop, nigga. There wasn't hip hop till there was hip hop, bro. Miss me with the bullshit. There was a bunch of other shit that was whatever it was, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Rapping is rapping, and that's rapping.
Yo, Lance, keep going, man. Keep going on why the song.
Oh, and I'm really a fan of no wasted bars rap. Like when somebody like spitting and you like, bro, they did not waste one bar to say something stupid, or they did not. A lot of times you hear a rapper and you'll say he only said that to get to this, but that was irrelevant. But no, every word mattered. And it was then like because I mean the thing is about being low and just kind of minimizing yourself and just kind of stripping everything down, but it's like every single thing. Like solo that I can admit, when I hear another kid's been shot by the popo at an event, no more. Like you can just break that down in itself. Like, yo, it's like in actuality, we are desensitized to this stuff so much. He's like, no, bro, it's so bad that when I hear a kid has been killed by the cops, it's not even news no more.
Mm-hmm.
And then just go to the next thing. You know what I mean? Like, and then he just disappears for another 4 years until he like spit another verse.
In 1 minute and 18 seconds.
Yeah. So what do y'all think, man? Y'all think he got all the verses and he just waiting for somebody to hit him up? Or does they like, hey man, I got this album, this is the concept. Can you write something?
Go ahead, Lance. What you think?
I think he's always writing. I think it's almost like you always, like, no matter what you're dealing with, if it's so much in him, the music and the creativity, and that I think he's not a fan of the industry and the business, but I think he still has a profound love for music. So I think he's always writing. I don't think he has like a stack of verses, like that one won't work. What you say the song was about again? But I think he has a lot of recorded music that he just hasn't put out. And I also think certain artists excite him. Like there's specific artists that it's like if I wouldn't be surprised if Andre was on this Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak album. Like that wouldn't surprise me if an Andre verse just popped up. You know, because that's you can tell he gets inspired by certain artists, and because the last verse I heard from Andre was on the Anderson .Paak album. I think that was the last verse I heard from Andre.
He also created. I'm sorry, man. He created a lane for himself that no one else has, where it's just he gonna pop up once a year on somebody's album, and he's the only one we refer to like that, and that's a great lane to create. I mean, it keeps him in a really high status. It's like
keep him in like an urban legend space.
Yeah.
I wish it was the flip though. I wish he had taken the Prince route where it was just like an overflow of content as opposed to an underflow. Because I feel like these artists are necessary, right? Like the necessary geniuses, I want them to create. I want them, I guess, to only create when they're inspired, but I wish that they were in the space that inspired them. So like Prince, we know, would just keep making out music. And then some artists like Lauren made amazing music and then she just backed away. It's like, no, baby, come, we want you to make music. Can you make music? Make music. Like I would prefer that they gave us more. Like it's interesting. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about like how they write and so on and so forth. And their logic was, man, I feel like the really, really good MC, I probably agree with Lance in the essence that he probably have a bunch of music recorded, but I also probably think that if he decided to do an album, something would inspire him. He would come across a producer or a sound or something would jar up something, and he was like, "Oh man, this is like the triggers are going." Like it would just start the engine back up, and then he'd be writing probably in his head, mumbling something, a couple fly bars that he had been just thinking about over the years, and it's like, all right, cool, now he's here, and then something else would happen. Like, man, and then you would look up and be like, man, I'm about 4 or 5 songs in this shit. I feel comfortable putting all out. I should probably just do a deep dive and see what else.
I think, man, look, I think somebody like Andre right now will release music, and you know how there's B-side tracks. I think he's on C-side level. I think everything is going to be, I mean, he was already kind of out there. And when you see him in a grocery store playing a flute on the side of the street, this dude he been on some other stuff. So I just kind of think he could put it out, and maybe he will, but I just think it's just going to be some stuff that's very personal to him that may not even be hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, it might just be music.
Yeah. And he really does play instruments. So so a friend of Maney's was actually recording him during the Love Below. Mm-hmm. And he was like, there will be certain moments Andre would try to get a sound, and he would say, okay, it don't sound hollow enough or something, so I'm gonna go in the next room So he'd be like playing the guitar or whatever, but he'd be playing it from a room away to make it sound like it was far away. He was doing all of those kind of things. Now, you know, if everybody in the studio would be like, why don't we just turn the levels down, bro? He's like, nah, that's not, I don't want it to sound like turn down levels. I want it to sound far away. Like the difference thing. And I think somebody like Andre too is he's in that place to where he feels like at least nothing he does will be good enough. It's the same reason why Coming to America took 30 years to come out.
Right. And why
he never done stand-up again. Yeah. It's like I've like perfected it to a point to where it's like, if I do this again, all I can do is disappoint.
Lance, let me ask you. Well, Mike, let me ask you something, because Lance, I know you've been in this space before. Mikey, have you ever been around the creation of music? Like, have you ever just been in the space where like somebody was just creating?
I've been in studios before while I was having it, and not to a great degree, only because I got like this 3 degrees separation of like stuff in like Vallejo, where I've been in studios with dudes that work with Mac Dre, stuff like that. So I just kind of been there and not a lot. So I've been in there and watched stuff happen in studios. So I can't even say I get it. I can't even say I get it with just such a lack of experience.
But I mean, you digest a fair amount of music, so I know you get it. But I know Lance has been in this space, and like when you're in the space watching it create, it's really kind of profound, because it's like a microcosm of creativity shortened, right? So like a movie, right? The same happens on a movie set, thing that happens on film, or probably even in sketch, or I would even essence to say, definitely if you're filming a special, those moments that it's like, oh, the glow, like that thing that's happening, but the process is in real time, right? You do a movie. When a movie was written, we had a rehearsal, we did all this stuff, and and then you come on and you get those magical moments on screen that live with us forever, right? For stand-up, we craft a joke, then we create it in front of an audience, so on and so forth, and then you get that one moment where you know it's working, and you deliver it on screen, and you don't know how to proceed. With music, it's only normally 2, 3, 4 minutes, right? So it's like, nah, everybody in the space, all right, what you got? I don't know what you got. All right, and now and if somebody's making a beat from scratch, or if somebody's literally hey, that hit me a certain way, and then you see them mumbling, and then now for people that sing, it's like you hear humming the ditty, and now it's like just being created in this very confined space. The studios are normally small too; they're not like this really big open spaces. Like, no, magic is happening right here, right now, in this moment, and it's just like, that's how you got to that. That shit is crazy. Like if you watch Fade to Black and you see when Tim plays Dirt Off Your Shoulder, you see Jay's face, you're like, wait, no, go back. What was that? He skipped over beats that Ludacris used so down the line. It was like, no. What was that?
The Potion beat.
Yeah, he skipped right over that.
One of the craziest beats in the world. That beat is insane.
Right, and he skipped over that, and mind you now, and then put the two geniuses in the space. Jay know and Tim know Jay, so when it come on, he's like, "What is?" Like, it's almost like the niggas possessed by this sound. He's like, what is that? What choice was that? There's what's the new nigga name? He got his skinny nigga. Crazy hair. He sings, but he also raps. Masajo, Masajasio, whatever the nigga name is. Nigga, there's a video. You know the Tadal song, right? The then she hit me like daddy.
Oh yeah. Nigga, I know what they were saying, but I'm here.
I'm pretty sure they're not saying daddy. As far as I'm concerned, them niggas are saying daddy. Nigga, if you go watch, there's a video of them like making it, like in real time, like, and I'm pretty sure they had already did it, but they're like literally like just playing each instrument, and you're seeing how this came together. Boy, it's a beautiful space, dog.
Now, there's another thing with that too, is with the way albums are coming out now, that 12, 15, 20 songs, literally people putting out 5 songs.
Yes. Shout out to Drake.
Drake just gave us 3, like, yeah, that'll hold you up. Like, so Drake could literally put out like 5 songs, like, oh, here, y'all take those. And because let me tell it, I know BT agrees with this. We talked about it. The Love Below is one of the greatest albums ever made.
Ever.
I stand on that. It's perfect.
Ever.
And
whose side though? But is that only Andre's side?
that's Andre's side. Okay. Big Boy side is Speakerbox. And Speakerbox is dope too.
Speakerbox is so good, bro. We just forgot. I be forgetting to put Speakerbox in there every time I mean, like, this is a really good album. Where did this go?
Speakerbox is dope, but the conversation is the Love Below right now. But the Speakerbox is dope though. Big Boy is one of the most underrated humans ever.
Ever.
And it's, you know, for a lot of different reasons for that. But Big Boy is phenomenal. But that Love Below, it's perfect from beginning to end, and it does not get the credit for ushering in this new wave of artists. It's like everybody be talking about 808s and heartbreaks, and I'd be like, bro, did y'all hear it's the Love Below that was first? They done that already. So now when you get 808s and heartbreaks, and then you get Drake doing the rappy sing thing, but not like
Drake.
Yeah, not on a hardcore level. Just like, no, he's really like being an R&B, like not even R&B, because Andre has been on another level creatively for a long time, and that the no fear of taking those risks, and if he has fear, he don't show it. The risk taking, the creativity, and then if you want to step back and just say rap, who gonna out rap him?
Right. But that's also the lineage, right? In the South, it's not weird to rap and sing at all. Because Dre's happening at the same time CeeLo is. CeeLo always been able to sing, and he always been nasty on the mic. So it's like those two worlds existed.
Yeah, I mean, but they, you know.
He froze on your side too?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
You good.
You froze. Keep going.
Oh no, I said, but you know, Andre and CeeLo are from the same crew.
But that's what I agreed. But like, yeah, go ahead.
No, so it's like, because that's another thing, and a part of that is just the South being great, but the South still being overlooked at times when it comes to certain kind of like trend setting, right? Because the Dungeon Family, if you talk about the Dungeon Family, let's just say the Dungeon Family produced Outkast and CeeLo and Future.
Yeah, good. We're not even touching Goody Mob. We're not even going deep.
Not even saying, I mean, because that's all. See, Outkast, Goody Mob, that's all the same umbrella. But then you separate them, and it's like, no, CeeLo has had one of the biggest careers ever, and so is Outkast, and so is Future.
Yeah,
and this is
Future sing and rap also, right?
Yeah.
But even like, it's a Southern thing. Devin the Dude, for in Houston, nigga, when niggas was telling me that Drake was the first nigga to sing and rap, I was like, y'all gotta get out the house, bro.
You got to.
Because I saw Andre do it for years. I saw nigga Big Mo. I saw like so many niggas, Chameleonaire. Like I saw so many niggas do this. already. Like niggas know, nigga, they do it. And it was like so much so when Drake was repping Houston so hard, I thought the nigga was from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, nigga. That's why, nigga. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Does anybody know where Drake is actually from?
Toronto.
He be saying that, but I don't know.
Why don't you know that?
Because he got 13 different accents.
Yeah, he's well traveled. That happens. Y'all don't know this about me, man, but I don't pull it out much either, man. But I studied Russian in college, so I could get down with the Paruski. Yeah, you know, man. Yeah. They don't know. That's what Danya, the Dushka. I don't like
nigga, you a super villain, bro.
Yo, man, I don't throw it out there like that, but it might be a character in the movie one day when it be the black Russian guy that just Vadosh Daim Daska. I know it all.
Nigga, the laugh you do after is like, bitch, I speak other languages.
Yo, that be the killer, man. You gotta
wait. So Mike, since you on foreign shit, are we touching this British?
Yeah. Yo, hell yeah. Let's jump on it. You know, I don't know that language. Isn't that English? But yeah, man, let's jump on that. What's good with that? Hey, Lance normally got the story.
Come on, Lance.
What I'm sorry. What you're talking about the Meghan and the Prince thing and Oprah?
Yeah.
We didn't even bring Oprah in yet, but yeah, let's bring Oprah into this shit too.
You know what's crazy is look, man, I tried to be current. I tried to be with what's happening. I don't care. No part of me cares about this story. I watched the Oprah interview and I fell asleep because I don't care. I don't care.
I thought it was just me.
Yo, man. Hey, look, I ain't even watched the interview, and I ain't here to brag on not watching shit, but even though that'd be fun. You ever do that? Like, I ain't see that shit.
Hey, Mike, you saying you don't care, but nigga, I don't care.
Yo, I ain't even try. I ain't even read the captions on that shit. Yo, what's it about? No, for real though. Ain't it about though? This is what I think it's about. They had a baby, and the royal family didn't approve of the baby because
they didn't approve of them being together at all.
Okay, so they didn't even approve of the relationship out the. We kind of knew that though, right?
Yeah. So this is the information I have. She and him get married.
Hey, keep going. But she from LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She her and what's they never the royal family never really approves of her, right? And then they have the baby. There's certain standards that they're supposed to do as royals, something. The pressure of the British paparazzi and all this stuff becomes an issue. So then they decide to move to Canada because that is a colony of Britain or some shit like that. And then, they basically are getting like cut off from the royal family and whatnot. They stay with Tyler Perry during the pandemic. And
hey, is that a fact? That's real?
Yes. Okay, yes. They stay with Tyler. So it was like months and months on end. And they basically, the royal family said, we're not going to give y'all security anymore. And because they don't have any legal power, but I think they're like,
they stay with Tyler Perry, man. Yo, was it a whole bunch of Madea dresses in the club? Like, what is this?
He said big happy family, bro.
Right, cool. Madea's big happy royal family.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so when she goes over there, or they leave Canada because they're like, oh, they hear the borders are about to close because of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. They go to Atlanta. Tyler Perry provides them with security and shit like that, and then yeah, and then now it's just like they started a little foundation, and they're not royals anymore because they had said when the baby was born that he wouldn't be a prince. That's like that was one thing. It was a man. Hell I don't know, bro. It gets yeah. They said he wouldn't be a prince. How dark is the baby gonna be? Shit like that. How dark is that? But
go ahead.
The royal family had somebody. They won't give out the source, but somebody in the royal family asked, "How dark is the baby gonna be?"
Oh damn. So I want to keep with that. All I read was that they cut off his finances in like 2020. So they said, yeah, they not paying him or nothing. So you said that's what caused all the controversy. They was like, how dark the baby gonna be?
This is the only parts that are interesting to me. One, I'm glad they left. Two, he was afraid of, Princess Diana is his mama. So to spoken, unspoken, quoted, unquoted is like, nah, word on the street is they might have killed his mama. So he was like, it just looked familiar to him. So he was like, hey, we got to get the fuck out of here. So they got goals. But, anyway, in other news, because I tried to.
Bro, I tried. I watched. I didn't finish it because I fell asleep. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't care about this. And then, I'm looking and I'm like, why would any of us care about this? Like, what? You know what I mean? It's like they just be throwing celebrities at us and we're supposed to care. Bro, I don't care.
Not celebrity, the royals.
No, bro, the kings are royalty. LeBron is King James. That's royalty. I don't know him or her. Like, this is some light-skinned chick. And, it'd be tough, man, because, they say she black and I'll be looking like, oh, is she?
Yeah, she black. If you see her mama,
I seen her mama. I seen her supposed mom. I seen her.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, what are they mad about?
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, and then it's like, and then after all of that, what did you think old white people would think of you? If you're saying you cut off your dad, then why are you surprised that these people racist?
I don't listen, man. I don't understand the logic of like right now, hella people are mad at the British people, at the royal family, whatever. It's like, yo, bro, you in a world. I'm not saying I'm okay with it or it's right. I'm saying that I'm not going to no vegetarian house asking for wings, my nigga. This ain't how they do over here. They do things like they do to me. Your American understanding got you thinking that you gonna come over here and shake shit up. It's like, nah, nigga, they just own what they own, bro.
I'll tell you one more. Veggie wings, if they are. Hey, I'm on season 1 of The Crown. I ain't even finished that shit. That's what I want y'all to know. Yeah, man, I heard it get popping on season 4. We can't even get through season 1.
All right, man. Listen, well, fuck it then. Let's talk about some shit I really want to talk about.
But would you eat veggie wings, BT? Is my question.
Veggie grilled wings are actually pretty good, but that's just a whole bunch of buffalo.
Like you eat plant-based chicken wings, you eat that?
Sure. I ain't gonna never stop eating wings though. Kind of shit. Kind of sense does that make? Let's talk about some other shit, nigga. We got to talk about this shit. Bro, the world's changing, man.
Yo, the world is changing.
The world's changing like a motherfucker. I don't want to get too far into the NFT shit because I don't know enough information yet. Nigga, I got one word for y'all. Oculus. Bro, have you been on this fucking Oculus? Do y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Keep talking.
Nigga, there's this the virtual reality shit. I just got one. Bro, this shit is fucking bananas. Remember that bullshit ass red and black Nintendo virtual reality shit that they dropped? Nigga, we a long way away from that fuck shit. Bro, this shit is crazy.
So man, you talking about one of them virtual reality things where you go in there and you could just live your life in a virtual world and have virtual babies and do virtual murder and own a virtual subway and shit?
You can get some virtual pussy?
I believe so, actually.
Nigga.
You could virtually pimp, like you could go do the works. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah. You can get some virtual pussy. I might go get me some.
Listen. All right.
So you gotta wear goggles though.
You gotta have the goggles. We are not.
Oh no! Don't.
You remember when the internet started? You're like, oh, this is interesting. And it was just like, oh, I don't know how long this shit gonna be around. And eventually, it was like, nigga, now we are where we are now. We're still in the very early stages, right? So we're still in the very early stages of virtual reality. But nigga, so okay, you put the shit on, right, bro? First of all, they tell you at the gate, you got to train yourself to live in this space because you'll get motion sickness, right? Because your body's, this is what happens. You put it on, you're moving. If you're using like the little joystick, they have, it's like called free range movement or some shit. So you're using this to move and not actually walking in your living room. Your body tells your brain that you ate something poisonous. So you should go throw up to get the shit out of your system. That's what motion sickness is. It's your body saying, hey, we ain't right, y'all. Everything is right. Our body's not moving, but our eyes say we moving. like, nigga, everything thrown off. So I go on, I'm looking at the little games and shit. They got like a little Beats game or some shit. I got that shit. I got one other little game. But nigga, then I just went through the tutorial. So one, you set up the room, you set a perimeter around your room so you don't get to running into walls and shit, right? So now once the perimeter is set up, you have to set the floor. Like this is the ground, these are the walls. If you go too close to the wall, the world starts to break. It's like, oh shit, nigga, that's the virtual reality space. Nigga, in the tutorial, it has you like, oh, just pick up this block and do the shit. And at first it's really clunky, nigga. When you first do, you're like, what the fuck is going on, nigga? You're doing all this weird shit. But then once you get the hang of it, and it's like stupid shit. There's like 4 blocks, and then there's like a paddle and a ball to like a, you know, like a little paddle shit, nigga. Then a paper airplane, like fly the paper airplane. It was like, oh shit, I dropped it. Oh, we're behind. But nigga, eventually, as you get more comfortable, and it don't take long, nigga, I threw the paper airplane. I'm like, are you fucking sick, nigga? Bro, this shit is bananas.
So when does the pussy start?
You go on virtual, there's virtual reality pussy shit, right? With the porn shit. So you could be watching some shit, getting some real shit happening. And or remember, we're early. Ideally, there'll probably be a suit where the shit gets to popping. Because they already have chat spaces, they already have gaming, they already have like a lot of shit laid out, but you could tell it's hella early on. So mind you, real light on the the NFT shit, right? So this how deep it go, Lance. Y'all know about the NFT shit, right? So the NFT shit, and mind you, I'm giving a really, really light summary. I'm really not as versed as I should be. I got real surface level shit. So we know how we have Bitcoin, right? Nigga, I just randomly found $70 the other day in my house because I don't touch cash, right? Only niggas touching cash is the rappers, right? Like, nigga, I send you a cash app, nigga, we use our cards. Like, we don't, that's the only time we actually use money, right? So we all understand, nigga, that's the only people touching money, Mike, is the rappers. So like, all right, cool. You got the niggas on the virtually, currency is just whatever we say it is, right? All right, cool. So now the NFT shit is you being allowed to assess value to something digital. So Lance just put out a special. He owns the NFT rights to it, right? So he can then license and get royalties from any world that he gives it to, right? For every joke, every meme, every image, everything. For all the random images that you create when we be on Clubhouse, nigga, for all them shits. The first tweet just sold for 2.5 million.
No, I know that to be true, but that's because that's the first tweet ever. I know
the first tweet ever tweeted.
Yes.
Yeah, from Jack.
2.5 million. They're selling it, but it's the NFT rights, right? So let's say you're in a virtual reality world. So let's say you did a comedy album, right? And you sold the NFT rights to some random ass art person that just collects art, right? Just like you collect art, like this beautiful art that I paid thousands and thousands of pennies for from Ross, right?
How hard was it to take the sticker off?
It might still be on it.
That's always my question when you get shit from Ross. That sticker be stubborn. Go ahead.
That motherfucking metal sticker be coming off. Get the fuck off me. So nigga, so you let's say I'm an art collector. I say, yo, Lance, man. I'm one of your rich friends. Hey man.
Is that how art collectors talk?
Yes, Lance Woods, Sir Lance Woods, man. You're so funny, man. I heard that you have a special coming out. I would love to buy your special. Like, nah, man, I'm not selling it. You know, I'm trying to put it out for the people. Well, you should hear my offer. All right, man. I'm gonna give you $3 million for the special. What? It's like, it's a piece of art, man. I know that you're gonna be a huge star, and I would just love to own this. It's like, all right, whatever. You own the NFT rights, but he has not even you own them. You sold the NFT rights, right? This nigga might create a virtual reality space where niggas can come and watch your special. Niggas go to the movies in virtual reality. Niggas go to the museum in virtual reality. Niggas go to concerts. Niggas listen to albums. Niggas already do this.
You want to know something funny? To go with what you saying? About 4 years ago, somebody had called me through through somebody else. It was y'all know Jesse Fernandez?
Yes.
I feel like it was Jesse. But he was like, yo, I got this thing. I can't do it. Can you do it? Something like that. And they were practicing this virtual reality thing. So it's in San Francisco. I go to like some house and they got all this stuff set up. He's like, yeah, you got to put on this stuff and you got to navigate through this world. And they were like paying me to do this because they were trying to finish developing the technology for these things. Mm. And they, you know, I know they've been working on this for a while because they'll show you. If you look at NBA commercials, they've been showing you virtual reality stuff for years now. Like, you want to sit courtside but be at home, virtual reality, and they've been doing that for a while. And it's just about it being ready.
Right.
Hey man, look at all this. Do women do this? And this is what I'm getting to, because I know guys, percentage-wise, are more gamers. I don't know the percentage of women that are gamers too. So you're talking about the suits and you're talking about you're in the virtual world and you might get the pussy. That might be a dude at this point because there's not a lot of non-dudes that's in these things in these games.
So there's two versions, right? If we're talking just the pussy, right? Because we know porn kind of moved the internet. So one, they shoot porn, your favorite porn star, right? They shoot her in virtual reality. So she's talking to you, and when the headset's on, nigga, you're there, bro. You put the shit in your hands, nigga, and you got hands, and like between the vibrations and the sensations, you can feel the weight of her breast. You can feel how heavy her ass is. Nigga, it feel like it feel, bro. All right. So then, in that world, you can have, you know, me a little Simbity Bip Bop at the house that just owns some freaky shit. Like, all right, listen, I'm gonna be here. You just do what you're doing to me, and they can be watching on the screen, acting out what's happening. So that's no, she's here and she's so on and so forth. Mind you, Facebook owns Oculus. Everybody got a Facebook, nigga. So the chat world is already real. The Facebook owns. But if they don't own it, it literally says Oculus by Facebook. If they don't own it, they got a heavy part in it, right? Nigga, this is where it got crazy. Last night, nigga, on males and females doing it, right? They got workout shit.
On what?
They got, like you saying, like, I don't know if women gonna do this, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying that they got workout shit. Like, they got exercise shit for women to do. Nigga, I go on to do this thrill of the fight, nigga. Is boxing. The hand speeds are your real hand speeds. The fighter you are is as tired as you are. Nigga, the first nigga, I'll beat that nigga ass. I beat the brakes off this nigga. 1 round. I was a little tired, but I gave this nigga hands, bro. It said it, bro. And according to the scorecards, red corner. You got that right. I beat that nigga's ass. Nigga, the second nigga? This nigga didn't have no headgear on or nothing. You get hit, nigga, your screen get daisy, nigga. Virtual reality, my ass, nigga. I was sweating, bro. I'm in this bitch drenched 2 rounds. But anybody who's boxed before know 2-3 minute rounds, you gonna feel it. But the movements are real, nigga. I just hugged this nigga at one point in time, nigga. TKO, nigga. I lost, bro. I just held on. Like, it was like the ref was like, let him go. Let him go. I was like, I can't, nigga. I'm tired, bro. I'm legit winded, bro. Like, the only reason y'all look like this is because y'all have not seen it. Because the price point, when you go to David,
you saying we can't afford it?
No, I'm saying everybody can. It's $299, bro. It's $299, nigga, with no attachments. All I gotta do is charge that bitch. When I give you this shit, bro, I can't, nigga. Please let me know the next time y'all niggas is in LA. I promise you. Now, fuck all the game and shit. That's all extra shit, nigga. Just the tutorial. When you do that one tutorial, you gonna be like, oh yeah, nigga, the world's changing, bro.
And I'm in LA next week.
I will see you next week, bro.
What day? Okay, man. That sounds exotic and new and fresh. It sounds like the next generation is probably going to live online.
No, this generation. And listen, nigga, fuck all the fun game and shit. Take that out of it. Now let's talk about what we do. A comedy album from Mikey Winfrey, a special, a sketch, a movie, nigga, everything can exist in an entity where you have a royalty for it now. Jay, you know about the J deal, right?
The title?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So know that the Jay selling the Cash App thing, right? With the Twitter shit, whatever. Know that that's on the back of not too long ago, him setting up the pivot thing with the crypto trying to fix niggas credit shit. Like that's after that announcement, right? So let me tell it, this nigga Jax on some. I just know all this shit led me to something very specific. Niggas are looking out for creators, and I don't know how long Cash gonna be relevant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if them niggas never want to take it in the tangible world, how much shit are we doing virtually anyway? Nigga, we doing a whole goddamn TV show podcast, nigga, in 3 different cities right now.
A whole university.
Right.
I can't. We're gonna do this. So mark this down. After both of you niggas make a trip to LA, and I'll let y'all see this Oculus, we're gonna have this conversation again. I promise you, niggas.
I'm like way nervous. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, man. I'm semi uncomfortable. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to be in anybody's space that does this. It sounds like it gets really personal and very.
I haven't even fully gotten to the fucking part of it, but know that I looked it up to make sure it could go there. I had to look. I was like, but if I wanted to be on some dirty shit, is it okay? And they said it's.
Then you get like a chick virtually pregnant. Now you can't come back to that reality for a long time.
Man, I don't want none of them problems.
Yeah, man, I heard that that's very real. You know what I also heard, man, is like OnlyFans is popping to the point. Do you know that there's married moms, where husbands is just videotaping and taking photos or whatever's on there, and they becoming millionaires off of just that.
Did we talk about this already, Mike?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so y'all know there's a documentary on Hulu right now.
About OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want it.
I want to see that.
Okay, so we had to talk about it. I was making sure. I didn't know if we talked about it.
No, man, that's interesting.
No, it's like a It's like an ABC News story doc, so it's like an hour and some change about OnlyFans, and it's showing all of these OnlyFans.
Don't say OnlyFans, say OF.
OF. Okay. It's showing a bunch of OF creators and all the money they making. And I was surprised by how unattractive some of them were. But they were getting paid, right? So they go into all these things about celebrities and getting on the site, and some people love it, some of them hate it because they like, yo, we really out here sex workers and y'all just taking advantage of the platform. And nigga, Donnell Rawlings is a part of the documentary because it's a lot of, they talking about a lot of people on there. But this is what I thought you were talking about, Mike. I don't know if you heard about this out here in Sac. You heard about the kids got kicked out of school?
Catholic school.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened in Sac though until like afterwards because I had posted it because I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, Sac? Oh shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She knocked on your door?
Yeah, man.
Hey, so check this out, BT. There's this lady out here. They have like a club. It's like a MILF club. Like 41 and up or something like that, or 41 is like the average age. But it's like a group of MILFs who be on OF popping. Now, some of the parents at this school became aware of it, and they was like angry and protesting, doing all those things that white people do, and they got the kids kicked out of school. So the kids can no longer go to the private Catholic school because of the mom's interactions on OF, and the mom is making a whole tour, like a news tour, like furious. Like, my kids had nothing to do with this. We were doing this to spice up. What she says, her and her husband were doing it to spice up their relationship, and now they're like seeing how much money they can make, and they're like, oh, we gotta keep going. We're making real money, and it's like. It's interesting at a Catholic school that they'd be telling you, you can't go here because your mom is on OF while the priests are fucking the kids.
That makes it so awkward.
Yeah, man, I do think that's the uncomfortable part of all of this. But look at this. It's like, who saw this for them to be notified to be kicked out of school is one thing.
Yeah.
Second thing is, I'm kind of on the side of why are they in Catholic school? I mean, if that's the life you want to live, why Catholic school? Why not a private school? Why not a public school? Why does it have to be Catholic school? If you somebody that want to be that, specific to the Bible and Catholicism.
But the mama on there, the kids ain't on there. That was her only issue. She was like, nigga,
you stupid, man.
The kids ain't on there doing shit. And that's what her thing. She was like, I don't mind y'all attacking me, because I saw an interview with her. She was like, I don't mind y'all attacking me, but why y'all leave the babies alone? How y'all keep the kids out of school?
That's a silly statement, man. That's a silly statement.
Like, listen, man, my kids are great students. Right. I'm a whore, but that has nothing to do with my kids.
Whore James, that's her husband. It's like we married under God. We can do whatever we want in this house. We just happen to be putting out a little smart for the other people.
Look, but she don't not want to be a whore anymore. She like, I want to keep this whore thing going. So it's like, man, maybe not in Catholic school.
It's just her. Why she not an independent filmmaker? Like, it's just her. It's just her.
That's why you got to watch the documentary, because they go into all, because they got some people who were in the porn industry. I was like, yo, I just left that alone for this because I'm making so much more money on my own time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, OnlyFans money is real, and they're trying to pivot to like get other
creators.
Other creators. Like, I've considered starting one a few times. You hear me?
Yeah,
hey, man, look, I did start one just so nobody would take my name on some weird shit. You know what I mean? Man? Like, I got all of it when it came out, so I could get popping any day.
Hey, bro, you know how much money you can make with Afro pics?
Yo, man, I might have to, man. My kids is in public school, man.
They just show a side profile of your Afro, and that just be the pictures. Or you be picking your Afro seductively.
Yeah, for like 15 minutes at a time, huh? Just taking donations.
You gotta be shorter than that. You can't. This dude was talking about how much bread he was getting. He was like, I would just like brush my teeth with my shirt off. Getting bread.
Yo, I'm about to start to like yesterday, like for real. So that's it. Ninja people just want to watch, man. I'm gonna do that shit to BT. BT, that shit you was talking about. I showed you about wetting the hand, throwing the grease in it, and having the hand smooth and sultry. I'm about to do that shit right in the camera.
Hold on. Give it to him, Mike. Show it to him, Mike.
It's gonna be like this.